Everyone, you are welcome to Heart Family Talk Show. I just bring a word of encouragement to somebody out there, somebody who has been overwhelmed by the situation in their family, somebody who is actually, being burdened by certain situations and circumstances that surrounds their family, and you feel as though God has forgotten your family, and you feel as though nobody cares, God does not care. I'm here to encourage you that God cares about you. And there is a purpose why that situation, seems so overwhelming for you. Seems like a heavy burden in your heart. Yes. And that is why God is actually bringing this message to you at this particular point in time. So you don't faint, so you don't give up. Yes. Because God wants you to see it from the other perspective. The reason why God has actually made it to be a burden in your heart is because God wants you to take responsibility for that situation. God wants you to partner with Him to bring about an end to that pattern in your family, to bring about an end to that situation in your family. The Bible tells us that God was saying, I sought for a man among them. And today, God is seeking for a man in your family. God is seeking for a man in your lineage who will partner with him, who will stand in the gap and partner with him to bring about a new regime, to bring about a revolutionary change in your family line. And the reason why you are overwhelmed and overburdened by that situation is because there is a beckoning in your heart. There is a summoning in your spirit for you to come up either and take the responsibility. Yes. Patterns don't just break. Situations don't just come to an end. Somebody has to take responsibility for it. Remember Jabez. Bible says Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother actually called him Jabez because she bore him in great pain. Like, how does pain get to do with the name you give a child? But we can actually look at it as a pointer that there is something about the child, right? And when Jabez grew, Bible says he called on the name of the God of Israel. Say that you will bless me, or that you will enlarge my coast, that you will make me more honorable, that you will protect me. Bible says, and God heard his cry. He was more honorable than his brothers. Remember, we didn't hear anything about his brothers. But there is a situation in